So to do this experiment, we're going to take a pencil and an A4 sheet. Now first step would be to make a flower of 5 petals. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to cut this flower out. I know this is going to be a little difficult because cutting a flower which has so many petals with the curves is a little difficult, but then I think you'll get through it. If it has a little bit of edginess to the petals and not that curvy, that's completely fine. Don't worry about it. You can draw the flower as big as you want, depending upon the paper that you have, but make sure that your bowl is that big too. Here. So you have your flower ready. So now, third step is the final step. Now that we have the flower, we need to convert it into a flower bud. So what will you do? You need to take the flower in your hand, fold one petal at a time inside. So folding one petal, second petal, third petal, fourth and fifth. This is your flower bud. Now I'm going to quickly get some water in my bowl and then let's do the experiment. So guys, are you all ready to try to bloom your flower? So I'm going to hold my flower just above the bowl with 2 hands, you can see, and the petals facing up, that is towards the ceiling, not down, towards the water. Now on the count of 3, I'm going to just drop it very slowly on the water. Make sure that you do not tilt it or play around with it, or else you will not be able to do the experiment properly. So on the count of 3, just drop it in water. 1, 2 and 3. Now let's wait for it and see what happens. Oh wow! You can already see one petal blooming. The other one has just started. Wow, that looks nice. So guys, depending on the paper that you have, it's going to vary the time that you require. It's going to vary from 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to wait and see what happens. So for here, I've beautifully got 2 petals bloomed. Don't worry if you get like 3 or 4 petals bloom, 2 did not. That's completely fine. It depends upon the paper, it depends upon the cutting. So it's okay. Oh wow, I can see the 3rd and the 4th blooming. That looks beautiful. Guys, can you all see those black spots on the paper? I want you all to observe it properly. We're gonna get to it later. Wow, that looks pretty magical. I have all the other 3 coming up too. They're all pushing each other, drinking up water to bloom properly and nicely. So as you can see the black dots, this is what I want you all to see. Now depending upon the colored paper that you have, the color of the dots are going to vary. So don't worry, just see for a little color difference. As you all can see, now the water is on the petals too. That's what I want you all to remember. We'll get to the magical part, okay? As we all know, there is science behind this magic. We're gonna get to the magic. So as I said, the time is going to vary between 2 and 3. So don't worry. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So This one is almost down to the water, bloomed completely. This one is on the verge. These three are halfway up. This one is almost 90 degrees up. Oh wow, this one has bloomed again. So as you'll remember, these two started off early and then these three. So they are already bloomed and these are going to take some time. Now as I told you, if you make a bigger flower, you need a bigger bowl. Here you can see I've made the flower almost as big as the bowl. Though I think there might be little space left for these two petals, but that's fine. As you can see, even this one is bloomed. Wow, we just have two more to go. So we have these two remaining. Over here, as you can see, on the petals, over here also you can see the dots. You can see the dots on this petal. You can see the dots on this. This was dotted initially. That is how it began. Wow guys, this flower bloom looked amazing. All the petals are down. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And you can see this one have the dots already. Over here the dots are going up. Over here the dots have increased. So now let's see the science behind this blooming.